Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Welcome to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm at the Midwest Gaming Classic VIP party, and there are a ton of cool, interesting, and awesome and rare pinball machines in the arcade at the Midwest Gaming Classic. And this is after hours, so the machines are a little easier to get up to. And I'm going to show you guys a lot of these machines, the newer ones, the older ones, the rare ones, the awesome ones. So let's take a look. Let's check out this very impressive lineup of pinball machines at the Midwest Gaming Classic, starting with this re-theming of Dolly Parton, a machine I played when I was a kid. They turned it into a Van Halen machine. This was a fan project, an independent project, unauthorized, I'm assuming. Very cool. I loved Dolly Parton back in the day, and how cool to have a Van Halen version. Another custom game, Ghost in the Shell. Pretty cool stuff. Oh brother, where art thou? Now that's funny. Maybe that's sort of a parody of religion. Some people found it inspirational, but I thought it was freaking hilarious. What do we have here? Big guns. All right guys, check it out. We're gonna check out a really impressive row of pinball machines over here, several rows. And we'll get to the newer machines in just a little bit. I want to show you guys the classic ones first, and then we'll show you the new ones at the show. VIP party, very cool. I played this one earlier. It's 1985, very obviously of that era. Very cool. Before Nirvana changed rock forever. Scary. Used to love watching Rocky and Bullwinkle in the morning. Austin Powers, one of my favorite movie series of all time. Impressive lineup of machines, a wide variety, including old stuff like Top Hand. Very cool. Star Action. Just ancient relics, people. You gotta love it. I played this earlier, Earthshaker. Crazy machine, and it really does shake quite a bit. Pretty awesome. Been having a blast at the VIP party. Had some free beer, free pizza, chicken wings. Pretty good stuff. Little James Bond action. The Lethal Weapon movie series is a lot of fun. I never really spent much time with the pinball games. Very cleavage heavy April O'Neil there. Demolition Man, not a bad movie, not a bad video game either. Pinball Machine's pretty good too. Love the vintage stuff. Well, they really love accentuating the breasts on women and the old pinballs. What do you guys think of the Metallica art on this? It's kind of cool. It kind of reminded me of Peter Bagg, who illustrated Hate and wrote Hate comic book. JP, baby. Houdini machine sort of has a steampunk look. At least in my opinion. Here, let's go down this row and then we'll continue on there. I got. The old machines are so simple, but they're still charming and a lot of fun in a lot of cases. Interesting design here. Gay Paris. Back when that word meant something entirely different. Boy, just cool old machines. Pinball was a simpler game in those days. Man, I lost count of how many machines are here today. Quite a few. One thing about pinball machines, they tend to break. They're very notorious for, there's so many moving parts, so many electronics. It's just hard to keep them in tip-top shape. Man, as a kid, we were obsessed with Evel Knievel. Friends and I, him and Muhammad Ali, Dr. J, man, athletes of the 70s, so cool. Street Fighter 2 machine. I love pinball machines based on video games, if nothing else, just for the aesthetic appeal. Pretty darn cool. Another distinctly 80s machine, looks like. Very nice. Again, with the cleavage. Firepower, that was one of my favorite machines back in the day. The first one I remember to have that kind of, those kind of, I guess, LED numbers. Pretty cool. Tri-Zone, that's one you don't see every day. Stern's been at it a long time. Pinbot, that's a nice one. You guys ever play Pinbot on the NES? Console version of the game? A friend of mine has this Baywatch machine and swears by it. He really likes it a lot. I am Dracula. So many pinball machines are licensed nowadays. Back in the day, they had just a lot of generic ones, just with different themes, but not licensed by a company or an organization. Check out, I love this machine, Wizard of Oz from Jersey Jack. It's difficult, it's challenging, but man, it was so much fun to play. Only the Shadow knows. Twilight Zone, one of the machines of the 90s that was responsible for bringing back the industry. Gorgar, the very first talking pinball machine. I heard Rod Serling. Interesting little machine here. Scoregasm Master. Interesting. All right, let's go over to this row so we can continue on. Here we are. It's the final countdown. Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Man, what great casting that was. Amazing. I am the law. Be sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite pinball machine is. And do you like the older machines with fewer gimmicks, fewer gadgets, fewer toys? Some people might say a more pure experience. Or do you like the newer ones with all the many ramps and gadgets and gizmos and so many more ways to score? I have to admit, I'm a sucker for the modern stuff. It took me a while. When pinball machines really started getting fancy in the 90s, I was kind of a purist and preferred the older ones, but man, they won me over once I got used to all the gizmos and gadgets on the newer machines. Also, guys, be sure and let me know in the comments if you've been to the Midwest Gaming Classic before. It is bigger and better than ever. And Dan Lucen, who runs it, was saying earlier, he's had more fun this year than at any other iteration of his show in in a long time, at least in this building. All right, guys, so let's continue on over here. Let's check out some of the newer machines. Like I told you guys, Foo Fighters, they've got several here at the show. It has been very popular all weekend. It is a fun machine. I did get a chance to play it. Godzilla is not super new, but new enough to still have several copies here. Elvira's House of Horror. It was awesome meeting Cassandra Peterson back in the San Diego Comic-Con back in 2006. She was super cool. Dr. No, this is a fun machine. One of my favorite bands of all time. Speaking of one of my favorite bands, Rush. Did you guys ever see the movie Fanboys? Hilarious. They would cruise around rocking to Rush. Such a funny movie. What do you guys think of this season's Mandalorian? Thought it had started to pick up and it's gotten pretty good. Let's look at some more new machines, guys. The Godfather, I was excited to play this one and it did deliver. It is a lot of fun. A new one from Jersey Jack. This has been a popular machine all weekend.
Hey, what's buzzing, cousin? Go see the Don.
Like that gangster back there. Pretty cool. Even though I'm at the VIP party, and obviously there's not as many people here as there were at the regular show during the day, the Godfather machines have maintained very high popularity. People standing in line to play it. Pulp Fiction too. This has been a very popular machine at this show. Anytime there's a new pinball out, everybody clamors to play the new ones. Look at that. I love it. That is super cool. Hey, what's up? Ooh, 007. Cool stuff. All right, guys. Oh, let me show you Scooby-Doo. Mystery machine, pretty freaking awesome. Check out the new Scooby-Doo pinball machine. We would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Pretty awesome. Let's see what's up here, guys. We got a little bit more to go and we'll be done. Galactic Tank Force. Bunch of new pinball machines. We are definitely living through a new golden age of pinball. Pretty awesome, guys. Hot Wheels. Wasn't that supposed to be an Amico game? Haha, come on. All right, guys, let me know if you've been to the Midwest Gaming Classic before and if you've gotten to play any of these newer machines, or just comment in general what you saw in this video. What is your favorite pinball machine that you saw in this video? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. We will talk to you in another video.